welcome back. Welcome back to Star Carter's Comedy and Counseling Podcast. I am so glad you returned. If this is your first time joining, you are now addicted. You will always come back because we have a good time here at Star Carter's Comedy and Counseling. As I always say, I named it those two things because that's what saves my life. Comedy, because I am a stand-up comedian and host, and I love comedy. It gives me joy, it gives me peace. And I also love counseling because sometimes you need somebody professional to fix more than your broken finger, but your broken mind. Amen. Amen. So that's why I chose that. This is, and I know I always say this, but y'all, for real, like for real, this is special. I've never had this many guests on at one time. Shout out to me. Okay. Views going up. And I have, this is the episode that I am doing a whole week of just spotlighting Albany State University graduates, attendants, all that are now their own business owners. Yep. Yes. So make sure that music. I am so excited to highlight all my friends and alumni that own their own businesses. So every day this week, and that's my goal. But if I miss a day and you have an attitude, that's on you, not me. Because I mean, I do got a life, but my goal is to push out these shows every day leading up to our homecoming. Yes, homecoming is Saturday, October 9th. Yeah, go round.
It's coming home for me. It's coming home
for some. Yes, that's absolutely. So we are super excited as alumni of going back into our home, our Albany State, which we all absolutely love our school. And these women are just perfect for this week because they own their own business together. So we're going to talk about what that's like. And we also going to talk about individually they are business owners. So this is a big package. I want you all to please not only watch and laugh, but get a pen and paper, write this down, get their Instagram, get all their pages, and support. Because when you pour into other people, God will pour into you. I didn't mean to preach because I'm drinking. But it looked like that's what's going on.
Communion, honey. We having communion.
We having communion.
The real, huh? Yeah.
So these are the ladies of conversation. Am I saying it right? Conversation with, I was going to get straight to the cocktails.
Yeah, conversation and cocktails. Right.
Yes, with cocktails. So everybody, what you drinking, pour it up. Cheers.
I don't have anything. Cheers.
Let's get started. All right. So I'm gonna let my guests introduce themselves because I know them as nicknames and everything, but we're gonna start off with, she's up here on your screen. I don't know. Toshiba, introduce yourself to the
people. Well, hello everybody. Thank you so much for having us on your platform. We've been following you, we've been following your comedy. So I'm just, super excited to be here. Thank you so much. I guess I'll start off. I'm a class of 99. We'll tell my age a little bit.
Okay.
Proud alum.
Yeah.
Had my business about 12 years now. Kind of had a physical brick and mortar business, transition into, kind of moving around doing contracts, but it is Dance 2.0.
Dance 2.0. It's going to be on your screen right here. Dance 2.0. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. It's formerly known as Uptown Dance. I was really big at the time while I was in Albany, really big on community and really working with the youth. But look, we've transitioned and doing some other things with my son and some new things coming in 2022. So look, that's me.
Good. Hello. Thank you so much. And we'll get more into details with Dance 2.0 and all the new things you have going on. And now we're going to go here to Zara.
Oh, hey, I'm Zara. I am a realtor with Keller Williams Cityside. I also do educational consulting. My husband and I, he's also around. today. I've known Star a very long time. I'm so happy for you. I'm very excited about being on the show today, and I look forward to having a wonderful time. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And here to my girl, Sharmika. Or
Hey,
here on
y'all.
your screen.
Well, I am Sharmika, and I've been knowing Staria since I went to Albany State. And I said Staria.
That's fine.
Staria.
Yeah. Look, you can tell
Star.
people been knowing me for years, they won't ever call me Star. So
Right.
the fans know now. Okay, she obviously got a middle name.
Ever since Albany State, when she used to be at our passionate practice, she was like an honorary passionate. March, 90s, all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I did.
All she needed was a uniform. She could
That's
Yeah.
all I needed. They were hating on big girls, y'all. They were hating. We in style now, but not back then.
But I am the owner of House of Mystique Boutique. It's a clothing boutique that is online, as well as I do have a showroom here in Decatur, located at 1071 Columbia Drive, Decatur, Georgia. Decatur
There it
is
is.
greater. I've been in business online for 6 years, and I've had my showroom open for, this is like my second year. So I'm looking to expand and do other things, but I also have a full-time job that requires a lot of my time, so I can't really put as much effort into my boutique. But fashion is my thing. I love it. That's my therapy.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
That's
Good
my
point. Good
therapy.
point. Thank you for being here. And last but not least, Dee Dee. Wait, can we call you Dee Dee on here? Or you want to go by Yukita? I don't know why I said your name so hard like that. I try to say it soft, but Yukita, girl.
It makes you.
Hi, thank you for having me, Staria. I am Urquita Ford, but everybody calls me Dee Dee.
Yes.
And I've been in business with my family, C-Tech Transportation, for about, let me see, do the math, since 2009. But this past year, I branched off and started my own company aside from C-Tech, which is Roy Key Transportation, where I do everything commercial, for commercial trucking, logistics, dispatching, admin, startups, everything.
Yeah.
And I am a grad class of 2000.
Okay. Whoop,
State.
whoop.
And yeah, thank you for having us.
Yay.
My class, because I had a stigma time. We'll talk about that later. Keep moving. Keep on. Keep on. Keep going.
Be proud of your class. What class?
Okay, let's do a test. Okay, here we go. Staria, 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 Ria, 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 Ria. That's what class. That's what class. That's what class.
That's what class. That's what class.
Keep on moving. Go to the next topic. Go.
Okay.
Go.
I'm 98. I'm 98.
I'm 99. I didn't say my class. I'm 99.
Yeah. Yeah.
99. Yes.
I was supposed to be 98. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Look, so was I. So was I, to tell the truth.
Nobody does it in 4. I got away with it because they had a fall graduation.
No, tell them the truth. You wrote a petition and you made them folk have the first December graduation.
Was that true?
I get no credit for that. Thank you.
What?
Z.
I had no idea.
We had a
That
petition.
was
We sure did. We sure did. It was me and they never had a fall graduation ever, ever, ever. And then, but other schools were doing it. We were like, why don't Albany State do this? And we sure did. I forgot about that.
I did not.
Petition. Yeah.
To you, Staria.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Trailblazer. She's a trailblazer.
Yes.
Why
Yeah,
is
well,
that right there? Why is that degree right there?
Right
Girl,
there.
Get,
Okay.
girl, get some more degrees. Here, put that down.
No, this my school. We gonna graduate in December. That's because I said so. Sign this paper.
Period. It happened.
Period. That part.
Everybody
Look,
say.
look, appreciate that because I would have had to wait the mail.
Right. We would have had to wait to May. So I'm a business owner. So I worked with my family before. We owned a buffalo wing restaurant called Wing Lab, where the sauce is so good the chickens volunteer. Order when you're ready.
I love Wing Lab. Oh my gosh, I used to love Wing Lab.
Yes, yes, it was in Rex, Georgia. Then he branched out to other parts and was franchising. And then my mama found this fine, handsome man when she was 60, 70 years old, got married, and Wing Lab shut down 3 days later because he couldn't live without mama.
Hi.
Mama had a man at home. She was like, Wing what? No. Yeah. But that's the only job I've ever been fired from. How you get fired from? When I tell you that lady fired me on the spot, I walked in and said, "What my name?" She said, "It's gone." I said, "Well, that mean I'm gone?" She told me, "Yeah, bye."
What you do? How you get
And it was
fired?
weird after that. But anyway, it's hard working with family. It's hard working with friends. I've never worked directly with my friends like on an ongoing basis like you, but you all doing this for how long now? When did you all start the conversations with Cocktails with the Crew?
3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years.
But we've
It's
been friends
3
for
years?
a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been friends for a
Yeah.
very
It's
long
like what,
time.
middle school, some of
Yeah.
them elementary.
Oh,
Right. Some of us
wow.
daycare.
And I
Yes.
came along in college.
You came along in college. Okay. That's what Albany State does. It just cinches you together. It's something about that school. I
The
tell you, it's a
Banning.
blessing.
The best time of my life.
Yes,
Since-
me too. Absolutely. I say that all the times. But what was the vision like? We should do this one day. I mean, because we had the best conversations with my crew, but never took it to this step. So I'm just so proud of you, ladies. What made you say we're gonna actually start recording our conversations?
Well, I mean, just like you said, like everybody has a crew.
Right.
And you know, one thing about being with my friends, being with my crew, everything is so organic. I can let my hair down.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. I could be my authentic self. So it was like, well, hey,
Right.
let's share it with everybody else. And
Yeah.
you know, look, we started out, didn't know what we were doing. We just tried to figure it out. You know,
Right.
Right.
using our own equipment at people houses, outside, stuff wasn't going right. But we, you know, we've stayed the course, and you know, we just having fun. We just having
Yeah.
fun.
I love it. I remember when I first started listening, you all had men and women. Do you still have some men on the show sometimes?
We invite guests in, you know.
Okay.
We'll invite different, you know, and that was, that one was that was hot and spicy.
It was.
it
It
was.
was. It was.
I think we got the more plays on that one. You know, the most plays.
When
So
you talk,
you all are not it. How many people, Sharmika, I asked you, how many are officially a part of the cast?
it's 11 of us.
It's 11.
11
Wow.
of us that are part of the crew. Yes.
Wow. Wow. And Zara, how often do you all film? Or when does the show air? Let me say that.
I'm gonna let Toshiba, and I've had how many of these?
Okay.
Didn't I tell y'all I'm the support? Did we talk about that? I'm the support staff.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
That's all I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you do it. Shake your head.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, Dee Dee, when do you all air the show?
It's usually once a month, the third
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay. Third
That's
Saturday.
when we record and
You asked the
put it out.
right person. Oprah. Always ask Oprah.
Okay.
Yes.
And what form people need to follow? Because I follow you all, so that's how I go to it. But
What is it? Spotify, Apple, iTunes,
okay.
Yes, on Anchor.
Okay. All right. Cool. Any advice you can give a sister like me? I'm new to the game. I'm new to the game. Any advice?
Be authentic. Be
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I mean, I just think with anything, who you are comes out. That's what people really want to see. And I think that's what's unique about our group of people.
Yeah.
I just never felt more celebrated. It doesn't matter what's going on in my life, from
Mhm.
my dog getting sick and thinking he gonna die, and he get to the vet and he hearing people talking about they gonna put him down. He's like, oh, put me where? I ain't going nowhere. And I could talk about that with them to, stocks, we talk about everything from our businesses to our children. And we talk about things that mean something to us.
Yeah.
And that we can speak to. And when we don't know, we bring people on for their perspective. So I
Okay.
think the biggest thing is just to stay true to who you are.
Mhm.
And cover topics that mean something to you. That's going to, once you put it out there,
Yeah.
make, strike a chord, change,
Yeah.
make a difference. You know what I mean? Or if it's for entertainment, let it just be for that. But
Mhm.
let it be something authentic and that
Yeah.
speaks to who you are, Star.
Gotcha. I look at my stats and I see, what people, it can show you like where people are watching, where people are watching, like what states all over the world. And it can
Right.
also show the most viewed shows. And I noticed that my most viewed shows, even though I think all of them should be my most viewed, of course, the
Yeah.
ones that I'm like, oh, this one gonna get a lot, doesn't get as much. But the Best Friend show got a lot of views, The most recent one I did with another Albany State alum was Getting Over Divorce with Carlita, top rated show
Wow.
right now. And I think it's exactly what you said. It was so authentic and raw. So
And
tell me
Carlita
some
is
of the,
amazing.
yes, she is. And she's a clown. So that was a good one.
Yeah.
So tell me some of the shows that you all have done that's been like top rated or most viewed, or one of your favorites. Everybody can go.
I'll go first. So
Okay.
sex, love, and relationships. That
Yeah.
has
So we
been
had 3 parts of that.
Right.
right.
Mhm.
3 parts. We did have
Okay.
some male guests that came in and gave their perspective, because we can talk about amongst the crew like how we feel about sex and relationships and love,
Mhm.
but we wanted it to be more relatable, so that's why we brought in some males to just kind of give their what they think about sex. What do they want out of sex? And
Yes. If y'all
relationships.
hadn't seen that show, y'all need to go back and listen to all 3 parts.
Yeah, it was kind of hot and spicy.
Yeah. That's good. Anybody else?
Well, we did.
That was one of my favorite ones too.
Okay.
Yeah.
The episode 1, I think it cut off and we had to record too. But episode 1, the very first episode, that was everybody was just nervous, having fun, and it got so entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh my God, because Kenya was there.
Oh God.
And oh God, it was a whole deal.
Okay. Gotcha. Toshiba, when you got a favorite or top rated views?
Well, there were 2 actually. One, well, let me start. The first one, Entanglements. Now that one was quite interesting. That was the whole thing with Jada Pickett with August Alsina and that whole situation. So we had a whole segment about. Yeah, we talked about the ground rules of an entanglement and how that goes down and look, and I think we discovered we had been in some entanglements ourselves in our lifetime.
Not me in the name of Jesus, not me.
Everybody, look, everybody except Zara. Some people were in them and didn't know outside of the crew, of course, but that was the beauty in it. And then another one we did, I Can't Breathe, when with the social injustice where that was so that one hit her, that really tugged on our heart because a lot, with us having sons and so that was my top 2 for sure.
Okay. Zara, you can think of one?
I would have to. I'm always agreeing with Toshiba for some reason. I think we're like the same person. But yeah, I would definitely have to say that one. Because I think, especially with what happened, how I get so, I don't know why that happens when I start talking about business. I turn into a different person. But anyway, like last year, that it just struck me because when again, we all saw the video. Right. Even if you didn't want to see, you were forced to watch. And so I thought that was commendable to everybody who was on and listening and, gave the input about how that made us feel. And you know what I mean by being a Black woman and you're raising a Black son, and them going out into the world and what that actually means and preparing them for, for something that will happen like this. But again, I just think, having real conversations, listening to people and sharing, how you feel. That to me, yes, that was a very powerful show.
I love that. So we get everything with you all show. We get everything with the crew. We go from talking about sex to murder. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So a variety of topics you get on there. Have there been any bumps in the road? I know y'all been knowing each other forever and ever, but I mean, somebody done got on somebody's nerve. Like Sharmika, really, you gonna show up looking like that and we just filming? I mean, something get on your nerve.
No, that would be me. That would be me. Sharmika, like, you and your pink watch during the photo shoot. That's how she's real nice about it.
Yeah.
Sharmika is never gonna be that person that just kind of like step on your toes. Like, she is so cool. Yeah, Zara, you and your pink watch. That was cold for you. You shouldn't have this shit on.
Anybody got to be checked?
Look, I have to check them all the time about their tardiness. I'm the only friend that's always on time.
Ooh,
well, at least 8 out of 10.
Don't do that.
It makes me so mad with them.
He is kind of right, but no, that ain't real true.
Yeah, we got one like that, and it's not me. I'm the late one. I get checked in my crew. Yeah, but other than that, it's been a smooth ride. So that's
she
awesome.
was very organized, and so anything, if you outside that line, you might get checked. Yeah,
that's good. But it's out of love, so it's coming from somebody that you've been with for 20-some years. It's out of love.
Look, we all know each other. Everybody know their quirks, and everybody we know each other that well. So when one of us on the high end or the low end, we balance each other out.
So what's some of the I always ask black business owner, and particularly this. Sometimes I feel two things. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. If you get mad at me, I love you even more. But sometimes I feel as a community, when we own businesses, we have to be extra careful with how we run business because the expectation is sometimes low. So the whole thing of being on time, if you need to pay people, I got you. I don't want to hear that.
Right.
Don't do that just because I'm your sis.
Right.
I need my money before I perform. It's in the contract that you signed, sis.
Yeah. If you want to go to the upper room, you need to pay my money here.
Right. Right. So as business owner, this is separate from the show. Can I call it a podcast or you don't call it a podcast? You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So separate from the podcast, like in your individual businesses, is it something that frustrates you as a black business owner that you want to tell the people to stop doing, or as another business, like speaking to other business owners? That's what I'm saying.
Well, you know what? I'll say this, and I was in business for about 8 years in Albany with a physical brick and mortar. And one of the things, and the interesting part that I learned was most of my supporters were people that didn't know me. And then the ones that want to hook up were the people that knew me, wanted a discount, but they'll go across the town to a non-black small business and they'll do everything they would ask them. So, we got to do better. Hold me accountable. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, hold me accountable. But, we got to support our own, especially when they're trying to do right and, be on time and pay people. When you're trying to do the right thing, support your people.
Support your people.
Yeah. One thing about it, I think even with us, you don't want to book, okay?
Don't want to say it one more time. Our phone went out.
Want to get in Sharmika's book.
Okay.
To do that.
Okay.
We will write down who has paid what, and if you don't get checked off, so we're checking each other. And I have that same expectation, of course, when I'm doing my business. And again, I agree wholeheartedly with Toshiba when you're talking about I think just business on a whole, we have to be professional, outside of that, yes, we're cool, we're friends or whatever, but at the same time, this is a business and knowing how to teeter back and forth with that. Again, we need to definitely support our own, make sure we, support each other first, and then venture out into the communities. Now, I'm always going to shop. I try to make sure I shop Black owned first, but if I don't get a great response,
Say that.
or if they're not giving me quality type of
That's right.
business, or you know,
Mhm.
that whole relationship, then I'm
Mhm.
just gonna have to move to someone else.
That's
So,
right.
but I always try to start inward first, especially if it's somebody from Albany State. I
Mhm.
always try to seek out, because that's who's helped me. Even with
Yeah.
moving to Atlanta, I can count how many Albany State, you know, Rams that just, you
Yeah.
know, supported me, reached out to me, and
Mhm.
assisted with all types of things, giving me interviews and all types of things.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And I'll just say, so going back to the book.
Mhm.
So I have a book. There's a
Okay.
list of
Okay, you really do have a book. Okay.
Oh, ain't
I
no joke.
name in the book how much you owe, and once you know, pay off your balance,
Right.
you're out the book. You know,
Oh, wow. That's great though. That's
Yeah.
great though.
but I've been fortunate to have a lot of support from
Mhm.
not just family, but
Mhm.
friends. A lot of my business comes from Albany, Georgia. A
Good.
lot of it comes from Atlanta. So
Mhm.
I've been
Mhm.
fortunate to say that I have a network of friends and family who really do support my business. So that's always
Yeah.
a great thing.
Yeah.
You do get some people who, you know, think because they are your friends, like, oh well, I could pay you whenever, or I could pay you later.
Right.
But
Right.
one thing that kind of I think what people really don't understand as a boutique, I get
Right.
all these different messages and call, can you find this? Can you get this? Can you get
Right.
that?
Right.
For me, House of Mystique is everything handpicked by me, what I would wear.
Mhm.
So, and they don't realize that I have to order in bulk. Like I can find
Right.
you this,
Mhm.
but I gotta order. I gotta make sure it can sell. It's
Yeah.
gotta
Right.
be to sell. So,
Okay. Okay.
but I think yeah, for the most part, it's been a good ride. But how I started though, the business, like going back to like
Mhm.
us taking care of our own and supporting our own as Black businesses or Black business owners,
Mhm.
I would order all the time from all these different sites, and they would not, it wouldn't be what I ordered.
Mm.
The quality was
Mm.
real low. And I was like, you know, I just got so frustrated. So who I was with
Mhm.
at the time, he was like, you keep getting frustrated and
Mhm.
complaining, why don't you just start your own? And that's what I did.
Mm.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
use that as an example. Like, I want to make sure my shipping gets out in a timely manner. I want to make sure the items that I choose are like quality products, because I don't
Yeah.
want what I went through I don't want that to be my customer's experience.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
always thinking about the customer experience.
That's
And
good.
and that is true, because I've been a customer. I remember
Mhm.
one time, I can't remember, something happened and she caught it. I didn't catch it. She's like,
Mhm.
oh, you know, you were so many dollars over. I was like, oh, girl, keep it.
Mhm.
Child, Shamika sent me a belt in the mail. Like, here you go.
You ain't gonna
You know?
never say you owed you.
Exactly. It's just the
Right.
way you do business. The way
Yeah.
you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah.
And Sharmika is always like, how she does everything is how she do anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can also turn it around
Yeah.
that little saying, and that speaks to who she is as a business owner.
Yeah. And
Thank
Dee Dee, I know you, I mean, you work with family and on your own, so bless your heart.
Yeah, well, I work with a lot of different brokers, so I don't know if
Okay.
they white, Black, Hispanic,
Okay.
Asian, persuasion.
Okay.
I just work with numbers,
Okay. Gotcha.
telephone numbers, and dollar signs. So
Gotcha.
I mean, but I do like my first client. He is a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much, you know, we've had good business with each other. You know, he pays me when he's supposed to pay me what my fees are.
That's
So I hadn't had
good.
any problems with that, because he know I will shut it off. You
Right.
know, 'cause
Right.
we're friends, but you know, business comes first.
Business come first. That's right. That's right. And it's a blessing. It really is a blessing to be a business owner, period. But to be a Black owned business is a blessing. And then we started trending a few years ago. I was like, oh, Jack. But then I was like, look, y'all, we in the spotlight. We in the spotlight. Everybody saying black, buy black, buy black. Now we got to do right. We got to do right. So that's one thing I would say to other business owners, Black business owners, just business owners of any ethnicity. make sure that you are doing right about what you would expect. And also, I want to shine a light on you all are now embarking on. So aside from the podcast, now you're having your party promoters. What's going on? I said the crew got a commercial. I was dancing slow.
Oh,
They
we
like
had
this
a
in the commercial,
commercial,
y'all.
a
Y'all
commercial.
watching, they were moving like this. I said, oh shoot, don't you quit. Let me see you working. I love it. Tell us about the party.
Well, a couple of years ago, and it's about circulating Black dollars, and we've
Mhm.
always been on one side of homecoming. We go, we spend money. And it
Right.
was like, hey, we need to do something where we can, create some, revenue for ourselves. So we talked about it, never really did it, and we started doing the podcast. We were like, well, hey, we want to do a live podcast where it's interactive, kind of almost like I guess a TV show feel, but it's still
Okay.
a podcast. So we
Okay.
were like, well, let's marry the two. Homecoming party, live podcast. Let's do it. Mix and
Oh.
mingle. We're promoting our small businesses. Live podcast, and we got this boudoir party, but you might want to talk about that in a second. Let somebody else talk about that part.
Okay. So this is your first time doing a live podcast?
Yeah, a live interactive, where we got
Interactive podcast.
yeah, we have an audience where, we have a host, J Diva, she'll be in the audience, engaging the audience. And then it's going to be streamed live as well, but then we'll be on site physically, so it's different. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So when is it? Where?
It's during Albany State's Homecoming Friday, October the 8th. It's at the Hilton Garden Inn. Doors open at 5. We got something for everybody. If you don't want to be there, you can come and stay all night if you want. 5 o'clock, mix and mingle happy hour. We got inhaled experience. You can go in the buffet, have the hookah, cigars.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 7 o'clock live. We'll do the
It should've
live
been
show.
5 a.m., but that's a whole nother story. Mute.
Not 5 a.m. I mean, not a.m. p.m. Okay.
PM. Got it.
PM. Don't show up that early. They're gonna be closed.
No, you gonna have us there.
Oh.
Right.
Ain't no sleeping. Ain't no sleeping.
So will all 11 of you be there at this event?
7.
Maybe 7 or 8 of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we
Okay.
have four guys, they'll be there to give their male perspective as well.
Okay. Awesome. Is it what's the cost to get in? Any admission fee?
Go ahead, Mika.
Okay, so yeah, the podcast. So we welcome anybody. That's free.
Okay.
After the podcast,
Mhm.
which is the boudoir party.
Okay.
There is a charge for that. You can get tickets. Tickets are $35 for individual tickets,
Mhm.
or you want to social distance and just be amongst your own crew. We got the VIP sections. That's going to be real. I don't even want to give it up, but the VIP section,
It's
honey,
everything.
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 It's going to be so
Oh.
sexy. So sexy.
Oh,
I'm not going to
good.
say what
Mhm.
that's going to look like, but we do have VIP sections,
Okay.
and then we also have RSVP tables. So the VIP section are 600,
Mhm.
8 people, comes with 2 bottles,
Okay.
bottle girls, the whole VIP
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
We do have RSVP tables that seats 8 people, and that's $300.
Okay.
Doesn't come with all the perks like VIP, but you have guaranteed seating.
Guaranteed seating. Gotcha. And y'all know y'all feet gonna be hurting. And I am at the age now. It's a different homecoming for me. Amen. It's a different homecoming. It ain't the same homecoming. I need to get somewhere and sit down.
Amen.
I'm gonna tear that chair up dancing.
What? Me and that chair gonna be grinding.
Right. Me and the chair gonna be
Grinding.
grinding. When they play scrub the ground, I'm gonna scrub it twice and then I'm gonna sit down again. So I'm gonna need the guaranteed seating or the VIP section. We're just at that age. It's just what we got to do. So I'm excited about that. So who wants to tell me about the boudoir party? What does that mean? Is we coming in pajamas and panties? What is we doing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was funny because when we started talking about it, it was like, oh, what are we? No. We're just creating a vibe that feels like a female bedroom.
Oh.
And the thing is, we're a female group of women. I don't think we've ever had an all-female group that's hosting a a party or promoting an event or anything like that,
Yeah.
we have a female DJ. She's
Oh, good.
yeah, DJ Stormy out of Atlanta. She was on with Bravo on the Real Love. So
Yeah.
you know, we're all female everything. So we wanted to give them. We just extended that out into the party. So we'll be in theme. We'll be in costume and theme, so to speak.
Right, right.
The VIP sections are gonna be really nice. We're not gonna put
Yeah.
it sell it, but it's gonna be.
It's gonna be nice. Oh, I'm
Yes,
so
yes.
excited. I'm so excited.
Yes,
Huh? What you say, Z?
Something to see.
Yeah. I am so excited. So is this something that you all are gonna probably get more into?
Oh, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
I see it. I see
Yeah.
it. I absolutely see it. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about individually as you all. So that's what you all are doing as a group. That's awesome. Great, great, great. I love to see the growth, and we are growing with you all. So we're super excited. So individually, talk a little bit about the business that you own, more in depth about how people can get in touch with you, what kind of services that you offer, that people can, and how they can link up with your services. Whoever wants to go first.
I can go first since mine is quick.
Mhm.
So Royal Key Logistics LLC.
Mhm.
You could follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
It's not created yet, but it will be.
Oh,
But you can follow me at my personal Instagram, which
Okay.
is DD
okay.
underscore KK77.
Okay.
And my phone number it's registered on Google. So if you just Google it, it'll pop up with my name
Okay.
and my telephone number.
Okay. And the services again, you said you do anything with transportation, commercial.
Commercial transportation, dispatching, all your commercial taxes, your
Okay.
DOT, your MC, all your different registrations, business license,
Okay.
everything that you need to either get started to.
I need an LLC. Can you help me with that, sis?
Sure.
Send
Everything
me your
commercial.
invoice.
I got you.
Okay.
Oprah does
Okay,
it.
good.
Oprah does it all.
Okay. Oprah does it all.
I'm sorry.
How people can contact you, your business information. Z, you hear me?
Oh, Sorry. See,
Yeah, okay.
You got that glass.
Okay.
That's what she on. That's what she on.
In the back smiling.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with, again, like I said, I am with Keller Williams.
Keller
City Side.
Williams. Okay.
My website, I just switched over to a different carrier. So
Okay.
it's up in the next 24 to 40 hours.
Okay.
My assistant together for me, but it is Zara Alberty Williams, ZARALBERTY Williams.com.
Mhm.
That is my website. And of course, you can also reach out to Keller Williams City Side. If I'm not actually in the office, you can leave a message there.
Mhm.
As far as my consulting, when I do my husband,
Mhm.
basically, I've always had a passion. You know, I've been a teacher, an academic coach, a dean, and an assistant principal. So I've always had I've been very sensitive to the needs of children when you're talking about social emotional
Mhm.
growth. Okay.
Mhm.
And a lot of times people who live through trauma, and me being a child of trauma, being a child who was labeled, what was that thing they used to say? We were at
Bad as
risk.
hell. Oh, at risk. Mhm.
That's it.
That's it. Mhm.
I decided I asked the Lord if you can just let me pass this praxis, Jesus, in the name of Jesus.
Tell me about it. Ooh.
And,
Yeah.
if you can let me get out of Albany State, Lord, I'm going
Right.
to do your okay.
Okay.
And so I felt like I was treated that wherever I went, whether it be Southeast DC to El Paso, Texas, where I was the only probably black teacher these children met.
Mhm.
Love all.
Mhm.
So what George and I do, we talk to teachers, anybody who would like to, listen in,
Mhm.
just incorporate that into your classroom with social emotional learning. And then he comes in with the public health and other things that I think parents need to know, and people who are from poverty need to know as they make, intelligent decisions about what to do with their children. Okay?
Awesome. So I hope principals, teachers in schools, you're listening to definitely contact her. And I will put that information on the screen as well. Sharmika?
So House of Mystique Clothing Boutique. It's a women's clothing boutique. It can be reached at all social media platforms,
Mhm.
which is Instagram is at House of Mystique, and that's HOUSEOFMYSTIQUE. I have to spell it out because some people say mystic or they'll spell mystic instead of mystique. So it's
Okay.
House of Mystique. On
Mhm.
Facebook, it's House of Mystique LLC.
Mhm.
I am located at 1071 Columbia Drive, Decatur,
Mhm.
Georgia,
Mhm.
inside of Pearl Salon Suites. I'm right here at the front, so you can't miss me. I'm
Mhm.
usually here Wednesdays, Thursday evenings, but every Friday and Saturday, if I'm not out of town.
Okay.
So I have women's clothing. I don't know if you can see all of this women's clothing. And
Beautiful.
I'm starting to get into wigs. I have a wig collection.
Oh,
Hair bond
cool.
So yeah, I want this to be like a one-stop shop for all your beauty and
Of
fashion
course.
needs. So that's why I need to expand because
Mhm.
my little space is it's not gonna be big enough for what I'm trying to do. So
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen. We
yeah.
claim that.
Oh yes.
Yes, I love it. One stop shop. So House of Mystique, again, I will have that information for you all. So if you are looking for some pieces that, I'm a Lane Bryant, Ashley Stewart girl. Every time I go to a show, all the big girls are sitting there looking alike. I had to branch out. I had to branch out. I'm tired of us looking like M&Ms up in here. We all shape the same and dress the same. So sometimes you have to go to a boutique and get some special pieces that people say, oh my God, that is, you stand out. That's what I love about your pieces. So please, 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 if that's you, you're definitely going to want to check her out. And Toshiba, talk about your dance.
Yeah, so I'm actually going through a whole rebranding process.
Okay.
The former name of my business was Uptown Dance Studio,
Mhm.
but now I've transitioned. I made my updates on my LLC is Dance 2.0. So Dance
Mhm.
2.0 is all talent, all all dance, everything.
Okay.
And then it kind of includes a lot of creative talent solutions. I do everything from an artist need graphic design. If
Mhm.
a crew of friends, you having a party and you want talent, or you want us to come in and I'm kind of retired a little bit, but my network from having a business, I can refer people and still be able to
Yeah.
allow work keep that thing going. So I'm rebranding, and then in 2022 I'm looking at doing dance competitions. I can't get away from it. I'm a full-time educator counselor, but
Okay.
I love dance. I still got costumes in there from 8 years ago. I can't let them go. I just
Yeah. And you still the same size, helpful, so you can probably get in them.
Amen.
I love it. That's
Yes.
absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, yeah, guys, if you need that service or your children need that service, please, please, please look her up and support her. You will not be disappointed. And I look forward to any expansion that you all are doing. I can't say it enough. I'm so proud of you girls, because I know this is difficult, and it's just me. Me trying to manage me is difficult.
Right.
So for you all to get together with your crew and manage this for 3 years, and then now to expand to do more promotions and parties and gatherings, I am just so looking forward to it. I just love it, love it, love it. Thank you for being a part of my podcast. Any final words that you all have for my audience today about the crew, being a business owner, Albany State?
Just say stay tuned because Conversations and Cocktails with the Crew, we got a lot of big ideas and things that we want to put out there into the universe and just make it happen. So definitely stay tuned to what we're about to do 2022.
Okay.
And I have a question for you, Star. Like, how can we support you? What is it that you're doing that we can just make sure that we give you that your
Absolutely.
support? Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that. Well, what you're doing now, just agreeing to come on my podcast, sharing it whenever I do have a show. If you could share it, like it, comment, Join my Facebook page, everybody. If you're not on my Facebook page, it's about 500 people over there, but the views don't show that. So, not only be a part of the Facebook page, but actually tune in, watch the shows, listen to the shows, share the shows with people that you think that may resonate with. Also, I am getting away from, I'm growing. People be like, no, from stand up. It's always going to be there, of course. It's just, it is what it is. But hosting, felt a little shady when I went asked to host y'all event, but it's okay. It's enough room for everybody. It's enough room for everybody. That little dude y'all got, look at me. That little dude. He ain't no girl, but anyway.
Clear it up, nigga. Clear it up.
I your name was definitely in the hat.
Well, thank you.
Seriously.
Yes, ma'am.
You were like,
Thank
your
y'all.
first choice. I'm like, we got to get started.
Oh, thank
Like,
y'all. But I am doing more of hosting. So if you know people that need a host and nothing's too big or too small, I literally go from hosting, the 100 Black Men literally has 1,000 people at a conference to doing a shower in Macon, Georgia with 50 people. Like, I do it all. But that's my passion. Like you said, I can't get away from it. I just can't. It's my passion is comedic hosting, moving the event along. So as long as you all get the word out and continue to just what y'all always do, y'all always commenting, liking, sharing my stuff. So I appreciate whatever you've been doing and continue to do. So thank you for that.
When we take these trips, you definitely gonna be our host then.
Right.
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna put it in the atmosphere. We're trying to do CCC on the beach.
Love it.
A whole conference
We
somewhere
need
on a
it.
resort. So
Yes.
we're putting it out there. So
Put it out there. We need it. Women need it. I follow a lot of I think a lot of people follow Stormy. What's her? I don't remember her whole name. But anyway, Stormy,
Monroe,
she's a
the DJ?
motivational. She's
Oh,
a
no.
motivational speaker, not your
Oh.
DJ. I'm sorry, it's
Oh,
another
okay.
Stormy. She's
Coach
a
Stormy.
motivational speaker.
Coach Stormy.
Coach Stormy.
Yeah.
And she was at this huge venue where she was doing sage and praying over the big ballroom. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot of seating. And then the next thing you know, she showed when everybody was there, it was packed. All women. And I just felt something like, yes, God,
Wow.
yes.
Wow. Yes.
I'm like, I'm so happy for her, but we can do this. We need it. We as women need it. We're going to show up because anything to do to get away from these children and these folk, I'm going to be
Amen.
there and be around positive women, thinking like alike women. And I love that. So yes, I am there.
Well, look, we got you on the. We wrote that down now.
Okay.
We got
It's enough room for everybody. Just give me one night. I ain't got to take all of them. Thank y'all again. Love y'all so much. I think Zara had to jump off, but she sends her love and thank her again for me. And again, guys, thank you so much for joining Star Carter's Comedy and Counseling. I hope you got a lot from these ladies today. I know I did good. This was a feel-good episode. If you feel like, I've been thinking about a business, but I'm just nervous. What if it doesn't work? We are living proof. Just do it. Do it. Keep going.
Yes.
Don't stop. It's going to be times where you are very frustrated. Like, I ain't gonna make it. Like the Carlo dude, and ain't nobody call me but no show. But I'm just saying,
Right.
Ain't nobody want to dance. Can somebody buy a skirt? Nobody need a truck to be drove. So I know we can all relate. So nobody needs to dispatch nowhere. So I know you had those moments.
Right.
But just keep going. Next thing you know, somebody calls, something happens, something breaks loose, and God will bless. But just keep putting your best foot forward each day, and it is going to get better and better and better and better. And if you think of something else, go with that too. I keep going with different ideas. I don't ever stop thinking and growing, and be fearless in it, ladies and gentlemen. in your business. So I hope you got a lot out of this. Continue to follow all of our platforms, follow the show, share this show with people that you know what this would resonate with. And you can see this on Podbean. You can also see this on iTunes and everywhere you listen to podcasts soon. So thank you so much again. You guys stay on the line. But thank you so much. Wave to the people. Bye. Love you
Bye.
guys.